These are Macbeth's last words to Lady Macbeth in Act 3. For now I am bent to know by the worst means the worst. For mine own good all causes shall give way. I am in blood stepped in so far, that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned. We are yet but young indeed. Okay, a couple things here. I don't know why these boxes are showing up on the PowerPoint, but some boxes as well. He says, I am bent to know. If you guys have read Act 4 already, you see his need for knowledge. He's saying, I have to know, I have to know, I have to know. And the Weird Sisters are saying, like, don't ask, don't ask, don't ask. And you wonder if on some level, if Macbeth could just be content with being king. If he could say, okay, here's my lot. I'm not going to have some grand lineage. I might not even be king for that long. But I'm king, and I wanted to be king, and now I get to be king, and that's all I need. Maybe that would have been enough for him. If that had been enough for him, maybe he would have been able to be better. But now he's like, I need to know what's going on, even by the very worst means, even by the very worst ways. And so committed to his own self-interest, for my own good, everything else is out of the way. He gives us this image. I am in blood, stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning where as tedious as go o'er. I would think this is another option, another place to see Macbeth as having a moment of self-awareness. This is a point of return. Now, granted, he's already done some awful stuff, right? He's killed Duncan, and he's also killed Banquo, but he hasn't done what he's about to do, which, if you're caught up on the reading, is much, much worse. I mean, there's a lot to suggest that the next murders are far more horrific than the earlier ones. Either way, 3 murders is more than 2 murders, and if you could stop at 2, that's good. No one's gonna no one's gonna erect a statue of you, but you didn't kill 3 people, not a huge attaboy, but a little bit of we prefer that you don't continue to murder. He says, though, the word tedious is interesting, right? It suggests an absence of guilt. It's more like a chore. I'm in up to my chest, and I think I can see the shore. I might as well just keep walking. It's really laborious to walk back. But he's waiting. He's not swimming. He's in his mind, he's not in over his head, which you might be like, dude, you just hallucinated the ghost of your dead friend. You are totally in over your head, way in over your head. But he's like, no, I think I've still got this, and so I'm going to go to the Weird Sisters. And this ominous line, we are but young indeed. This is not him saying to Lady Macbeth, we are young. He's like, we got more action to do. And at this point in the play, you might be like, well, what even is there to do, right? Is he like Fleance maybe, right? But what does he need to do? Who does he need to kill? Or what kind of action does he need to do? As he moves into Act 4, Scene 1, he's trying to figure out if he can escape this destiny, a destiny he believed in and wanted so much. But now that he's on the other side of it, what's his concern? Is it a discontentment with what he has? Is it a desire to prolong his throne? What is actually motivating him right now? It seems to be some sense of wanting a different kind of future, right? Or wanting a different surety about his life. And so he goes to the Weird Sisters looking for assurance. He goes looking for confidence. And that's exactly what they give him. But as we'll see, their words this time are a little trickier than last time. All right, so that's a brief look at some of the ways that things are kind of deteriorating for Macbeth. We're through Act 4 now, so when we get into Act 5, and time has passed in a different way, and we're seeing some different characters, we want to see how some of these tensions have resolved themselves, and how some of these tensions have motivated what we'll see at the conclusion of the play.